Welcome back to my channel. I just pray that this network will not disturb me again, because the network has been disturbing me. I don't know. Okay, so this is Queen Naomi's mom right now. This is Queen Naomi's mom right now. This is her voice. You are hearing her voice crying for help, because it is said that Queen Naomi has been detained. Like, they refuse to grant her bail, and according to them, that the court is charging she and Alhaji Hamzat for murder. So, like, okay, so this is Queen Naomi's mom. This is her voice.
ti tẹ̀ra wọn pa látàgò 4 mẹ́fà bọ̀ nígbà tí program máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní 10 a.m. Ayé mi o. Ayé wo ní àgbáyé ọ̀rẹ́ mi sọ èrò ìlú mi bébí tẹ̀yọ́ tí ìṣe máa yí fún mi lélẹ̀. Wọ́n ti bìlọ láti àná òjẹ́ rí mi ò máa fojú rọ̀mọ̀ mi o. Nígbà tọ́lọ̀ yìí ṣẹlẹ̀ náà mi fúnra rẹ̀ àtẹ̀mí àtẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀kọ́ àbúrò mi lájọjọ lọ sí police station náà rìpọ́ọ̀tì. Dábì ló máa ṣe àlẹ́ lọ sí police station náà rìpọ́ọ̀tì pé ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ báyìí ló máa ṣe ilẹ̀ owó tẹ̀ dìtẹ́nì láti ìgbà yẹn wọ́n fi sí detention. Wọ́n sọ sínú cell. Wọ́n sọ bàbí sínú cell. Wọ́n lọ pé àwọn èèyàn wọ́n máa yíká lọ géètì rẹ̀ ní ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tí ò mọ wọ́n lẹ́sẹ̀ tí ò ṣe ẹ̀rọ kò mọ̀ dára wọ́n sọ dá pààyàn. Lórí táwọn ọmọ mi tún fẹ́ẹ̀sì kan dákú mọ́ ọmọ lọ sí police station yàtọ̀ kú ní Nàìjíríà. Ó dákú lọ́gbọ̀lọ́gbọ̀dọ̀. Mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí bíbí ọlọ́run tó ní mo lọ sí ẹ̀wọ̀n náà ni mo ṣe bí màkì kọjá ìyè mi o. Mi ò máa ń kọjá ìyè mi àwọn ọmọ wọ̀nyí lọ́rẹ́ mi ẹ̀ ṣe àdúrú ní ẹyẹ yọ. Ọkùnrin àtọkùnrin ẹgbàá lórí mẹ́ta tó ti ẹgbàá lọ́wọ́ dàgbà ẹgbàá mi. Àwọn ọmọ mi ẹsẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yí àwọn ẹni sì nípa ẹ̀ náà mi ò mẹ́rin sì nípa ẹ̀. Náà mi ò mọ nǹkan kan fún ara ẹ̀ lórí ìlọ sí police station kọ́ lọ bí tẹ̀lé ẹ̀ síbẹ̀. Wọ́n lọ fi sínú sẹ́ẹ̀lì fún ara ẹ̀ lórí ìlọ sí police station. Pẹ̀lú wọ́n tún síìkì. Wọ́n sì síìkì tí mo ṣì lọ sọ pé wọ́n wà ní police hospital. Ni wọ́n ní gbogbo ń gbé lọ sí kọ́ọ̀tì láàárọ̀ àná. Látàná mi ìfojú rí naomi. Wọ́n máa kẹ́rin rí o, wọ́n ní èmi ò lè rí ẹ ṣàánú fún mi. Ẹ ṣàánú fún mi ẹ̀yin ènìyàn ẹ ràn mí lọ́wọ́. Ẹ ràn mí lọ́wọ́ ẹ bá mi bá gbogbo èèyàn sọ pírẹ́sídẹ̀ntì Nàìjíríà bá mi pè é. Mi ò mọ̀ ọ́ dé bá mi pè wọ́n. Ẹ bá mi pè gbogbo èèyàn tó wà lábẹ́ Nàìjíríà tó jẹ́ èèyàn náà tó lè bá mi ràn mí lọ́wọ́. Náà mi ò kì í ṣojú wàhálà ọ̀ṣọ́ bíjàkítíkà lọ ọmọ tó fúra jẹ. Wọ́n lọ sọ sínú ọgbà ẹ̀wọ̀n.
Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to Gistos TV. My return subscribers, thank you so very much. My new viewers, you're welcome. Please, if you've not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like and share my videos, and don't forget to comment nicely. Okay, so the voice you guys were actually hearing was Queen Naomi's mom's voice. You know, she was actually pleading with Nigerians to help her and telling a little bit of the story of what truly happened. Okay, so okay, I would have read the comments of people on this particular video that was released. That was Queen Naomi's mom pleading with Nigerians to help her, plead with the police and the government to release her daughter. So according to what they said that some people that went to borrow people's children for the fun fair, they were throwing kids over the fence. They were throwing their children over the fence. They threw their kids over the fence. That was even before the people that came to the organizers got to the venue, and it was scheduled for 8 a.m. and according to what they said, the security people were supposed to arrive by 8 a.m. Meanwhile, some people came to the venue and they slept overnight. Okay, they jumped over the fence, they slept overnight for this fun fair, and most people came from far distance. For what? For what exactly? So if the government reprimanded Queen Naomi and Alhaji Hamzat for questioning, what of the parents of those children that threw their kids over the fence? What of the parents, the people that took their children to such an unconducive environment? Because they weren't blind. You went for something and you saw that the place was crowded, it was no longer conducive, and a lot of you were squeezing these children. A lot of them borrowed this. They used to borrow kids. I heard they used to borrow kids to go and beg. You know, I heard they used to borrow kids to go and beg. Okay, now they are now pressurizing the governor They are now pressurizing the governor. They are now pressurizing the governor Seyi Makinde to do something, and even blackmailing him with the fact that he is friends with the owner of Agidigbo Station, Alhaji Hamsat. Now listen to his statement. He says the incident at the Islamic High School was avoidable and the loss of innocent lives was a sad one. Some of them would have been future presidents, but their dreams are dead. I heard some people on the social media saying that because I know Oriyomi Hamsat, justice will not prevail. I said to myself that these people don't know the kind of person I am. What if my child was part of those that died? The 35 children that passed away deserve justice, and justice will be served. Governor Seyi Makinde. I wonder what this... Not like I'm trying to be insensitive. The 35 children that died, how did they die? These people are just organizers of this fun fair. And if the law, if this case is being judged fairly, they will know that Queen Naomi and Alhaji Hamzat are not to be blamed. What of the parents of the... Arrange them in court. What of the parents of the children that threw the other people? Because I am not sure those children were their children. I heard that somebody was telling me that somebody even borrowed, because all these beggars, most of these beggars, these ones, I don't know what they call themselves, they borrow people's children to go and beg. So what of the people that borrowed children to go and beg? Because I'm sure that most of them, they want to push everything to the organizers of the fun fair, and now they are saying it is the organizers' fault that they didn't organize things, and the securities were not brought in and all that. But you came with all people's children. It is your responsibility as the guardian, as the parents, to take care of your child in a situation like this, in a place like that. It can happen to it happened to some people. It happened to some people, some adults that went to collect some food items at a church in Abuja and in Anambra State. I don't know if in the Anambra State, I don't know, they said it was a church. The other one, I don't know if it was in the church. So what of those ones? What are they going to do to them? Die from stampede. You are with children. How do you push kids into a crowded environment? I don't know how this is, but I guess you all heard the video, the voice of Queen Naomi's mom. I just pray that Governor Seyi Makinde will take up this case the way it should be, because from all indications there was nothing. I don't think that the organizers did something wrong. I was even feeling like the parents of those children, the guardians of those children, the people that brought in those children, the people that went to report to the government that their children were killed or had issues at a fun fair organized, should be arrested. Especially those ones that came from other states to the fun fair, because those money that they used, the money that they used to transport those children to that fun fair, they should have used it to at least feed those children for that day. It would have been enough to use to feed those children at least for that day. So why? Okay, now look at what Queen Naomi's sister wrote. Queen Naomi's sister said, all my sister did was try to put smiles on the faces of the children this Christmas, which she has been doing for years. Unfortunately, this year didn't play out the way we planned it. Innocent children lost their lives. I am deeply sorry about this sad occurrence. My heart bleeds for them all. However, my sister was arrested and detained for more than 6 days, and on the 3rd day, she collapsed. When she was being interrogated by the DSS and was rushed to the hospital, and yesterday she was arranged to go to a magistrate court, and the judgment was for her to be remanded. One of the counts against her was murder. The children's fun fair was supposed to start 10 a.m., but people got there as early as 4 a.m. The sad incident occurred around 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. I don't know their lawyers, but this Ademola Hamd, hi, hello. Okay, so the doctors at the police hospital checked her BP and it was very high. Up till yesterday, when they were taking her to court, when she was being detained, she had no access to us. My mommy had to beg every day before she was allowed entry. She was not allowed to use her phone. I had to beg for her to be allowed to see her son at the police hospital. Okay, she said I had to beg for her son to be allowed to see her at the police hospital. She wasn't supposed to appear before a magistrate court, but a high court. Everyone I have contacted keeps telling me it's a bailable offense. But somehow the law is saying otherwise. Yesterday at the court, she was being treated like a terrorist. More than 40 policemen were on ground. Only my mom and brother was allowed to sit in court. I don't know why the government wants to use her as an Alhaji Hamzat as an example for what was not her fault. But hopefully they will judge the case in the right way, because I just feel like those parents, because it will keep occurring if it is just the givers that were detained. So I just feel like those parents that's even my anger. Why would a mother, I'm not sure they were the ones that gave birth to those children, because I keep saying it, that somebody said that they used to go and they used to borrow people's children. That is how they work, to come for things like this. One person even came with 6 children and they were not the person's children. So if a mother have this kind of heart to throw their children over the fence for an event that was supposed to start by 8, they were already there, they slept overnight. For what? Why? How do people travel from a long distance journey to go and collect? You even know the amount. I know there's hunger in the land, but please, people should have sense. Now look at how they've put these people into trouble. Look at how they landed Naomi and Alhaji Hamzat into trouble. And another thing is that you know that a lot of people listen to Agidigbo radio station. A lot of people listen to the Agidigbo, and I heard that the man is a very good man and he's been helping a lot of people as well. So when he made the announcement, a lot of people, came. Probably they shouldn't have made the announcement, because what in the name of God is this? So they said, when the Queen Naomi's brother said, he said, look at what he wrote. He wrote, a bailable offense, yet she was refused bail and remanded in prison even while her health was deteriorating. As a matter of fact, a magistrate court has no jurisdiction to hear the case. She will survive this, and all her known and unknown enemies will be disgraced and put to shame. If the taking of her freedom is your joy, please don't marry for too long, because that joy will be cut short. Okay, so now they're saying that some people don't want Naomi to come out of this. They're trying to take her freedom away from her and all that. So like, it is it is disheartening to know that Naomi is passing through this, and they are busy pushing the governor to, those people. I feel like those people, they are looking for a way to blame someone for their stupidity. For their stupidity. That's stupidity. I sympathize with. In fact, my sympathy goes to those children that lost their lives. Those children that came into this world through stupid parents, senseless people. Because how do you come to an environment and you saw that the place was already congested, it was no longer conducive, and you keep pushing those children to where? Okay, so let us even say that the security people were not even on ground or on time. How is it that the parents that think they have sense, they cannot even help the organizers to arrange the children in a straight line? Because even if they arrange them in a straight line, I'm sure they might not be up to 5,000. Yes. And the packages, whatever it is that Queen Naomi and Alhaji had for them, would have gotten to everybody. But in Nigeria, we are always in a rush. Everybody wants to do things in a rush. People are always in a rush. They need more. I think government should put a hustle. If you are not capable of taking, I beg, give birth to children that you can cater for. This what do they call it? Birth control. I think the government should start announcing it, because things are getting out of hands. They've gotten this woman into trouble, and the 25th of December, she's still in the police detention. And I heard that for them to appear in court, like, over how many police people were guarding them. It was just her mom and her brother that were allowed to sit in court. Because I'm beginning to think that there's something else in this thing, that other than they lost. The parents, government should find a way to get those parents that lost their children. They should be detained too. Because if they did not, there's something that people used to say, that water, abi stream, abi river, no, they carry person when you no see in leg. Because you that carried your child from a far place, a toddler, a child that is so children that are so soft, children that the way we pamper children, you keep pampering them till they are of age. Even when they are of age, you still pamper your child. How do you take them to such an environment and you allow them to even get to the extent that they die? Those people should be arrested too. Those parents, excuse me, should be arrested too, because it is so painful. It is so painful that people that are trying to help, people that are trying to do good, they ended up this way. And this is not her first time. They said she's been, not like they said, we've been carrying the gist. She's been doing this for over the years. She's been doing this, having this funfair for over the years. Queen Naomi has been giving to the less privileged for over the years. Alhaji Ayomi Hamzat has been given to the less privileged over the years. So how? So I just feel like, just like they said, like, it's as if they are taking this thing too personal because it's Queen Naomi. How do you make an example out of somebody that is trying to help, that was trying to help? She didn't even touch anybody. The time of the arrival, the people were already there before the time of the arrival. They were, according to what they said, they were already throwing kids over the fence and all that, according to the gist. Because I was like, what happened? I was asking someone, the bloggers has been carried. I was like, what really happened? Why is this? Why was Queen Naomi arrested? They said the funfair that they had in Ibadan, that she arranged, she was the one. I said, wow, okay, because I saw that gist of Naomi going for, she was going to a radio station. I just saw that bloggers carried it. I was like, okay, what is she going there to do? They said it's for her NGO and all that. I was like, I was really happy and excited for her because a lot of people really needed it this period. They need as much help, all hands on the ground. You don't just wait for the government to do everything. The ones you can do, you should do. The ones you can help, you should help people, give to people whenever you can. People around you that are hungry, your neighbors, share whatever you can. Share with people. People are really hungry, people are really suffering. It's not really easy for a lot of people. I was really, really happy, and I heard that something happened and a lot of people, a lot of children died. My first question was, who were the guardians and the parents of those children? That was my first question. Because I cannot take my kids to, even when I heard that there is a hazard happening in Nigeria right now, and because thankfully it is Christmas period. Okay, it is Christmas period. I can't take my kids out. Because of the announcement that was made because of the hazard, and they said people should be extremely careful. Go out with your nose mask wherever you're going to, and take enough water as much as you can and all that. So hearing of children, you taking your children to, I'm not sure, because my heart is broken. I feel pains. The pains those children must have passed through. The one I keep emphasizing on is hearing that, when I heard somebody said somebody threw his or her daughter or her child or her son over the fence. I don't even know the gender of the child. How? I don't even know how high the fence is. How do you throw your child over the fence? How? Why? For what reason? For what gain? It is enough you send those children on the streets to beg. It is enough. But throwing them over the fence for something you don't even know if it is going to get to you. Wow. Well, I just pray that God will vindicate her. I just pray that God will vindicate her and Alaji Ayomide, and I just pray that God will vindicate her. She was actually doing good. And I know that government will look into that part. Government should actually look into that part and tamper justice with mercy. I know that they must have defaulted on their own part. Maybe there were supposed to be procedures to all these things, but a lot of people doesn't know about it. Maybe government should enlighten people more on what to do if you want to help people and you have an NGO. You want to help people for things like this, for issues like this. They should enlighten them more, and of course tamper justice with mercy, because these people are they are most people's benefactors. A lot of people are really depending on them, especially that both of them, Naomi and Alaji Ayomide Hansat. A lot of people are really depending on them. They are a lot of people's benefactor. So please, government should tamper justice with mercy, and the people that lost their children, they should also bring them in for questioning, so that other beggars other people that are doing this kind of thing with children, whether they are their children or they went to borrow other people's children to go and beg, they will learn. They will learn. I know the government is trying to set an example with Queen Naomi and Alhaji Ayomide. They should also set an example with those people. And for Queen Naomi's mom, I feel like this is the right procedure to calm the situation down. She shouldn't cry, she shouldn't worry. I'm sure that the people handling the case are good people, but this one way they are charging her for murder. Did you read that part that she's been charged? She appeared before I heard she appeared in court, was it yesterday? And one of the charges against her was for murder. The network is really, really frustrating. The network is really, really frustrating. The network is frustrating and fluctuating, but this gist, I really needed to bring it today. I was like, what is going on? It really broke my heart to see Queen Naomi's mom crying. It really broke my heart to see her crying. And it really broke my heart to know that she was still remanded in the police custody, but that this is supposed to be, according to them, this is supposed to be a bailable stuff, but she's still there. I don't know, but I just pray that God would lead the right lawyers, the right people, to judge her case, because from the way this thing is going now, like this, hey, so people say they will drag Queen Naomi. They've been waiting for Queen Naomi to fall into their trap, and this is it. So that's what some people are saying, because some people are not feeling like they are taking this case personal. Do you understand? And the worst part of it is that the guardians or the parents of these children are now blackmailing the governor that he's friends with Alhaji Hamzat, that he's friends with Alhaji Hamzat. That's why he's trying to he's trying to release them, corner the case and all that. I know that the governor is he doesn't want anything to taint his name and all that. So obviously he's still going to, not like he was going to corner the case before, but he's going to look into it. He's going to look into it in a way that, so, but hopefully everything will be fine. That's the only thing I can say. But I don't even want to go to other places. I just felt for Queen Naomi's mom. I just felt for Queen Naomi. God, this prayer that we used to pray, that may we not want to do good and end up looking bad. It is very, very essential. It's always good to pray that prayer every morning, especially if you're a philanthropist, if you're somebody that loves doing good, somebody that gives alms to people. Pray. So, but I just feel like maybe they shouldn't have announced it. Maybe they shouldn't have announced it. They should have just, gone ahead to do it. Maybe even if it is 2 days program, if you hear, come and take. If you don't hear, that is it. But at least they've learned their lessons, and after this particular one, they'll just pick randomly anybody and help. They'll just pick anybody that they can help and help them, because wow, if you want to help people and it will turn up like this, and if there are other things that the government feel like people should know before doing things like this, they should seize this opportunity and let people know what they are supposed to do in situations like this. Let people know that, okay, you want to help people, you want to organize events like this, what are the procedures? There should be ministries for this, because if things are getting out of hands like this, people should take precautions and do it and go about it the right way. Anyways, it's also creating an awareness of what to do, how to go about things like this, to avoid issues like this. once again, I keep praying that may the souls of the kids that died, those beautiful kids, may their souls rest in peace, and may the good Lord continue to uphold them in their next life. May God should give them to better parents, better people that knows what it means to have children. Because we play too much in this country. We play too much in this country. I told you guys a story about how a child that was begging on the streets, somebody called him, and because he was always passing through that place and always greeting that woman, according to the person that was telling me the story. So the woman called him and said, "Come, how are you? What of your parents?" He said, "They are fine." These people that you are working with, how much do you make every day? He said, in each 100 naira they give them, that he makes like 20 naira from each 100 naira. Assuming they make like 5,000 naira every day, this is the amount of money we make. And the person said, "Okay, what if somebody wants to keep you with them, train you in school, so that you will stay in the person's house with them? They will train you in school, take care of you. Or you go and tell your parents and hear what they want to say." This boy came back the next day and said that his parents said no, that if he goes to go and live with, if he lives with that person, that woman, that means their means of daily bread will be cut short. So apparently people are using the boy to earn. Parents that should be working to feed their children, a child of nothing less than 10 years, 11 years, 12 years is working to feed his parents. I am not saying children should be lazy, but I feel like government at this point, government should look into this. Government should look into it. The network is really, really frustrating. So, but I keep moving because I want to finish this gist today, so that tomorrow we'll move over to other gist. Like parents should look into this, government should look into this and resolve this issue. They should look into this to resolve this issue, because they should look into this to resolve this issue, because what in the name of God is this? So that is what is trending. This day. Like now, Naomi's mom is calling on the government, is calling on the president, is calling on every well-meaning Nigeria to come to her aid and help her, because her daughter has been doing this for a very long time. To help her look into this matter, because it's tiring. Like, she's exhausted. She's tired of this, because this issue. Okay, so people that watched the video, this is what they said. This video was so difficult to watch. God, take over this situation, please. Why recording her at her vulnerable moments? What's the KBS saying now? Nobody should even call the king, because even if the king wants to do something, he won't do it openly. So they shouldn't even call the king, because in this kind of issue, I just feel like if they just said, "Oh, she is still with the king," this set of people might just carry their issues and look for who to extort money from, because they want to use the death of these children because of their carelessness. These children died. I call it carelessness, because what in the name of God is this? They're looking for where to reap, where to carry all their problems and pour in, because already I feel like they are tired of, if they are not tired of taking care of those children, what in the name of God was that? So nobody should even mention the king's name. I feel like what the king did, because the way this case is going, what his aide did was the right thing, but was the right thing to do, because if he didn't rush that fast to do this, these people that owns the dead children, because the government should have brought them in for questioning, and to know how their kids died, for them to tell the story. Because if the government listen to them, if the police listen to the parents of what actually killed their children, you will know that they just neglected their children, they just left their children there, and you find faults in them. They should be brought in for question. So at this point, I feel like what KBC did, whatever his aid, the person handling the social media did, was the best. Because trust me, these people, they are coming in hard. They are coming in hard. They were already looking for somebody to blame for their situation when this one can't happen. So at this point, nobody should even mention the honest name. Even if he wants to do something, he will not come out openly to do it. That's what I feel like. He will not come out openly to do it, because these people are coming in hard. God. So, but since the governor is on it, I'm sure that everything will be settled amicably. This is the only way for things not to get out of hand. This is the only way for things not to get out of hand. Anyway, my beautiful people, that's the recent gist, that Naomi is still reprimanded in the police custody. The mother came out to call for help from Nigerians to help her, that her daughter is still in police custody. And the governor of Oyo State, Governor Seyi Makinde, is telling the people, calming the people of the state down, that he will handle the case the way he should handle it, irrespective of who is his friend, and the court will judge the case the right way. So he's handling it the best way he can, because if he doesn't handle it this way, Queen Naomi's life, or I feel like, yes, Queen Naomi's life or Alhaji Hamzat's life could be in danger if allowed. They've already filed a case, and one of the cases, they are charging Queen Naomi for murder. I hope people heard that part. So if they can go this far to charge someone who was not even close when all these things happened for murder, that means she needs to be safe wherever she is. So the mom should stop. The network is frustrating and frustrating. So I feel like Queen so I feel like Queen Naomi's mom should calm down. They should all calm down and allow the courts to do their job. And of course, it is also for safety reasons. If she's allowed to walk freely, these people might just carry their anger. In fact, they've been looking for where to dump their anger on. Since the government is not reachable, the Sha will look for somebody to, carry their problem on their head. So they should just carry their problem on their head. So they should just calm down and wait for the governor to handle it, and of course the courts to do their own business. So I feel like if things are not done the appropriate way, it might get out of hand. So the governor is trying to calm the situation. Of course, they all know the truth, but they will still have to follow the right procedures. So I feel like Naomi's mom should calm down, and Naomi should also try to heal, put her mind at rest, like everything will be okay, as long as her heart is pure, her hands are clean and all that. Because these people are really charging her for murder. It's not funny at all. And at this point, with the way this case is going, I just feel like all of Ife's aid did the right thing at the moment. Because They fit just transfer every frustration, aggression to the palace. Do you understand? So it's the best. Even if Oni wants to do something as a king, he cannot do it openly. So enough of the name callings and all that. We can only pray for Queen Naomi and Alhaji Hamzat and pray that God will vindicate them and help them come out of this situation, as they were only trying to help, do what they know how to do best, help the people, feed the poor and all that. But just that this time around things got out of proportion, got out of hands, and which resulted to the death of 35 innocent children. So, and please, if there are people around you that you can help, you can feed, you can give something to, that no matter how little it is, please do well to give them. Help them, the kids around you, feed them, give them what you can. The people are really, really suffering. People are really, really suffering. People really, really need assistance from people that can. Just that whenever you want to do something like that, help from your community. Because the ones that happened in Anambra State, I guess the man was giving in his community, and it was in the church that they were trying to give, whereby this stampede happened. I don't know. Like, people already heard that there's going to be hazard this year. Those in Nigeria, please be extremely careful. If you are sick, if you know you have any health challenges, do not go outside. Do not go to dusty areas. Do not go to places that will put your life in danger. Do not put any other person in danger. Because if anything happens to anybody, any death occurrence, and Nigerian police is brought in, I tell you, that whole community will be shut down. So be your neighbor's keeper and avoid unnecessary drama. So Queen Naomi will be fine. The only thing you all need to do is to pray for her, and of course continue to pray for her. She will still come out. These two will pass. That's all I can say. Hi, Esha Musa Mohammed. Hi, I am from Dubai. I speak Arabic and English. Okay, that's great. Ademola Ham said hi. Hi, Ademola. Welcome to my life. So this is it. What is really happening is not going to be easy. Like, this is holidays. I don't know if court is going to sit throughout these holidays. That means Queen Naomi will have to stay there till court reopens, probably on 28th or on 29th. I don't know. So, but I just pray that these issues will be resolved. But hence it involves life and children. It is not going to be easy, but let's see how it goes. Well, if there's any other thing, any gist, anything at all, I'll bring it to you people. The network is really, really frustrating here. The network is going off and coming in. Let's hope and hear from the governor. He has already addressed the situation one time, so let's know what else he has to say, and hopefully Queen Naomi will come out of this. Thank you so very much for always coming around for view my channel. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please do well to subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like and share my videos, and don't forget to comment nicely, and don't forget to like my videos. Yes, like my life. It is not easy to come on live, and this Xmas period that the network is going off and on, like, the network is really, really frustrating. So please, if I manage to come on live and to talk for this long, please subscribe, please share my videos, please like my videos, please comment nicely. And yes, so that's what's up, that's what's going on. And Queen Naomi's mom couldn't help it that the daughter has been arrested. She didn't celebrate the 25th December with them. No celebration in their home. You know how it is now. You know how she's feeling right now. And for a long time, she's not been out. For her to actually come out today to cry, you go say it is choking her. So let's see what people are saying, because I'll go back to that page to know what people are saying about the situation, to know how Nigerians can help this situation, and to know how government is planning to help the situation. So my beautiful people, thank you so very much for always coming around for view my channel. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please do well to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like and share my videos. Don't forget to comment nicely. And Merry Christmas to you. Oh yes, Merry Christmas to every Christian out there. Please, when you're sharing your rice and chicken, don't forget to give to your neighbor. Ask your neighbor, have you eaten? Don't allow that food to stay in the pot and get sour. Yes, thank you all so very much, and have a blessed day. Bye.